This will make any new habit feel as natural and automatic as scrolling your phone, even if you failed to build habits time and time again in the past. In fact, having recently moved cities, I've got my routines all mixed up and I've had to rebuild some habits into my own life, and I've used this system to help me out and it's proven to be very valuable for me. I've also helped some friends and coaching clients build powerful habits using this system, and they've got some great results from it, so I know it works. So in this video, I'm going to show you what this system is, how you can easily apply it into your own life, and I'll run you through the 3-step process so that you can just copy the system into your own life for success. There's a link to the entire process template in the description of this video. Okay, so what is it? Well, it's what I call the sticky habit system. About 18 months ago, I decided I want to build a daily writing habit. And I started this habit with a bunch of enthusiasm and excitement, but after a few days, I started to feel less excited about the whole process. And what would happen is I would end up skipping a day, and then another, and then another, and then before I knew it, I was back to square one. And this kept happening very interestingly every time I tried to start writing daily. I just couldn't get myself to stick to the habit. So I started to study the psychology of habit building, and I pulled information from various different sources and came up with my own habit building system that I then applied into my writing, and boom, I was able to build a very solid writing routine and was on the road to becoming a better writer very quickly. So what were the steps that I took? Well, step one was realizing that I was being very vague about the kinds of habits that I was trying to build. So I would say things like, I want to build a writing habit, but then I wasn't clear about what that actually meant for me and how it would fit into my life and what was the result that I wanted from that habit. So step one is to define the change or the habit that you want to build into your life, and then use your mind to figure out how you can fit it into your life as seamlessly as possible. My life is busy. Your life is probably busy as well. We're all busy people. We got a bunch of things. We got a bunch of commitments. So if we don't get clear about, how we're going to fit it into our life, like realistically how we're going to fit that habit into our life, then it's unlikely that we're actually going to follow through with it in the long term. So get clear about exactly what time of the day you're going to do this habit. How long is this habit going to take out of your day? How many hours or how many minutes it's going to take out of your day? But hang on, what if you've already done this and it's still not working? You're still not able to be consistent. Well, that's where step 2 comes into play. So step 2 is to put yourself into a situation where you have no choice but to adapt to the new habit. For example, if you wanted to start going to the gym and it's something that you've struggled to do for years, maybe hire a personal trainer. Okay, because that's already somebody who's now expecting something from you. You need to adapt, right? You need to just go because first of all, you've paid money for the personal trainer, and second of all, there's someone there waiting at the gym for you. So if you don't go there, then they're just gonna be fucking wondering like, what the hell are you doing? Like, where is this guy? So it's like kind of 2 birds with 1 stone when you hire a personal trainer. That's why personal trainers are so popular. For me, when it came to writing, what I did is I decided to join a public speaking club. And the reason I joined the public speaking club was because I knew that if I join a public speaking club and I schedule like a bunch of speeches for myself into the future, into the club calendar, then that is giving me like an external pressure to actually start writing, because I need to write some speech, right, for the club. I need to have something ready, and there are people, right? There are other people that are expecting something of me. But here's the thing, even if you complete those 2 steps perfectly, there's still one part of the process that if you leave out, it completely wrecks your ability to build new habits that actually stick. And that is to commit to the habit for at least a minimum of 30 days. And the reason 30 days is important is because that's when you start to feel the momentum of the habit and it becomes less grindy to do. The first few weeks are the hardest for the habit building process. That's when you have the most resistance. That's when you're going to feel like quitting the most. But after 30 days of doing something consistently, you start to feel the momentum and it gets easier. Now, the intuitive thing to do is to try to fill your plate and try to incorporate a bunch of different habits into your life at once. The counterintuitive thing to do is to choose one habit to focus on and put all your energy into getting momentum with that one. And then, only once you've made it into a proper, solidified habit, do you move on to the next change you want to make. That's the counterintuitive thing. Most people don't do this, but this is the way you can actually build a lot of really good quality behaviors into your life. Now, like I said, there's a complete process template in the description of this video. I highly recommend you download it after you've decided on the habit that you want to build, and then get to work, actually implement what you've learned here. And if you're interested, I am currently offering extra support for those who really want to get to the next level. If you're interested in coaching calls, I am currently offering them for free for a limited time. I'll offer one coaching session for free. This is a legit coaching session where we actually go through a process to helping you gain clarity in your life. So if you're interested in that, click the link in the description and schedule a time, and I'll talk to you then. All right, that's all. Take care.